is a signal summer is coming to an end, and many of us use it to get outside or travel with our families. And this year, as Utahns celebrate the holiday weekend, which is now just a few days away, Intermountain Healthcare wants to remind everyone COVID-19 is not only an issue for those who get the virus, but the rise in cases means fewer hospital beds free for everyone else who may need them. Joining me for today's Wellness Wednesday is Dr. Michael Long. He is the Medical Director of Trauma Outreach and Injury Prevention at Intermountain Medical Center. Dr. Long, thanks so much. Let's talk about COVID-19 and intertwining it with the holiday weekend. It's something that you wouldn't have mentioned just a few years back, but this year it's a big deal.
Absolutely, and thanks for having me. Hospitals in our region are nearing or at capacity, so please remember to wear that mask and social distance when you're out in public, and remember to get the vaccine if you haven't already. Our caregivers need to have the opportunity to take care of patients that might have other disease processes other than COVID-19, and we want to make sure everyone, including the public, does their part so we can all get through this together.
Yeah, it is a scary thought to think if you are ever in an accident or need some sort of care and you rush to the hospital and there's simply not room for you. So yes, everyone needs to do their part. You have a couple other key tips to remind people about. One is wear a helmet as well as wearing a seatbelt when you're out recreating. Those are such big trauma injury related accidents I'm sure you see.
Absolutely. So there's going to be quite a few people traveling this holiday weekend. It's very important to wear your seatbelt. All the studies show that wearing a seatbelt can dramatically decrease your risk of having an injury. We know in 2020 we've had 61 unrestrained fatalities, and this year alone, just in fatalities year to date, we're at 199, and that really is 199 too many. And one of the other things you want to remember is minimize those distractions when you're behind the wheel. Slow down. If you feel tired during long travel distances, make sure that you're taking those needed rest stop breaks, and always drive sober.
Good tips there. When I think of Labor Day weekend, the last big hurrah of summer, I always picture families out recreating, maybe the last time at a pool or near a lake. And that does come with some pretty serious danger and risk as well, especially if you have young children.
Absolutely. So we know that the second leading cause of death for children under 15 is drowning. So if you're in and around any sort of water, make sure that the children are safe by wearing a life jacket or some sort of flotation device. And make sure that you're not distracted, and make sure that they're constantly being supervised.
And the last tip, Dr. Long, is be prepared. If there's ever an emergency, it goes without saying, seek 911, call for help immediately. But what else can people do in the interim?
So if you're going out to recreate, make sure that you have checked the weather. Make sure that you've brought the supplies that you need in all weather circumstances, whether it be enough water, enough snacks, a raincoat, or anything like that, to be as prepared as possible.
Dr. Long, thank you so much. We will have these tips and more on any of our Wellness Wednesday topics on our website, fox13now.com. Be well and be safe. Thank you.